there everyone, today is my look 7 of my Christmas looks. So today I've gone very sparkly and this is my Winter Wonderland look. I had lots of fun playing with this look and I used quite a few different palettes and a few different things that I haven't used before, like colouring my false eyelashes. So this was a lot of fun, so I hope you enjoy watching. So I have to admit, I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing here. I have got 5 different palettes in front of me with lots of different blues and things. So we're going to try and do this Winter Wonderland look for Christmas today. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get some lashes. There's just a pair of Kiss lashes that are getting a bit old. So I don't mind if I wreck them. And I'm going to get my NYX liquid eyeliner. And I want to see if I can paint the tips of these lashes white. I don't want to do the whole lash, just the tips. And now that I've stuck that on there, I'm thinking, what would happen if I tried to put some glitter on that while it's still wet? I wonder if it would stick. Hang on a sec. So I've got some NYX glitter. It's metallic glitter. I can't see a name on it. So anyway, I'll stop mucking around and see if I can get some of the glitter to stick onto the eyeliner. It's working. I wonder if you'll be able to see that. Okay, so I'm going to put that aside to dry and do the other one. So I have put on my base and I've put on my NYX eye primer, and I've done a little bit of blue in my eyebrows. I've just used my LA Girl Glide On Gel Liner, so I used the one in Royal Blue and the one in Aquatic, so these two. So I used the Aquatic at the beginning and the Royal Blue at the end, and I didn't want it too crazy, so it's just sort of a subtle kind of look. And for my concealer today, I used a lighter concealer, the one that I usually use under my eyes for all the middle of my face, because I was trying to go a bit paler, and I didn't want to be really, really pale, because I still want it to be a wearable look. And I also went for my Maybelline Master Fix mattifying powder, which is a white powder. It does leave a little bit of a white cast on my face, so all helping to make me look a little wintry pale, but because I know I'm a warm skin tone, so I didn't want to go too pale because it would just make me look sick. And I haven't put any bronzer or anything on, so I'm going to do my eyes first, and I feel like I'm not going to use any bronzer today. I may do some contouring, I'm not sure yet, so I think we'll just jump into the eyeshadow. It's going to start with a light blue, so I'm using my BYS Fantasy Palette, and I'm going to use this light blue here called Daydream. I was a bit nervous about doing this look because I had no idea how it's going to work out, but also quite excited because it looked like it'd be really fun. And I'm just going to dip into that other blue called Atlantis, which is a bit darker. So it's definitely one of those looks that I'm going to want to wash my makeup brushes afterwards, because everything's going to have blue on it. And I want to go into a darker transition, so just looking at my palettes here. I'm going to try in my Chic palette, this is the OMFG palette, and I'm going to go into this colour here. And I might go back into that light blue, the very first Daydream colour I used out of the Fantasy Palette, because I kind of lost that. And this eye looks darker than that eye, so I'm going to have to fix it as well. And then I'm going to go into my Chic OMFG 2 palette. This is really pretty. This is my newest palette. There's lots of very pretty colours in here that attract me. So I'm going to go into, sorry I didn't show you which colour I was going to use. I was going to use this colour here. So you can see the colour on that one. They're really nice colours, these Chic ones. Like with any brand, some of them are better than others, but so far I've been really happy with what I've been getting from there. It's an Australian brand. You can buy it online, but I don't buy online, so luckily they have got it in Farmers, in my local Farmers store, which is like a big department store. There's going to be a lot of pauses here because I'm going to be doing a lot of thinking. I think I might deepen up that crease even more, so I'm going to go back into that sort of royal blue colour here, that one. So just to tell you, it says on the back of these Chic palettes that they may be worn sheer or dramatic, wet or dry, to reflect your mood or desire. So they're designed to be used always, which is my kind of eyeshadow. I don't really agree with eyeshadows that can only be worn certain ways to make them work. I'd much prefer ones that you can experiment around with and try different methods. But you can see why I said I'm going to need to wash all my brushes when I finish this. And now I'm debating what I'm going to do next. I think I'm going to go into a shimmery colour, and I think I'm going to use this one here. And I'm going to use some glitter glue. This is just the e.l.f. glitter primer. And I'm going to put that on first because I want quite a shiny, dramatic colour with that one. I'm looking for my favourite flat brush, which is my e.l.f. concealer brush. And I'm going to go into this colour here. These colours don't have any names, so I can't tell you what colour it is. It's just a light sky frosty blue. And I can feel I'm getting fallout because I'm not tapping off my brush. Look how pretty that colour is. Can you see that? So pretty. Ooh, I like that colour. I'm just going to use a fluffy brush and see if I can get rid of some of that fallout on my face, which came off very easily, so that was good. And then I'm going to go into this silver colour here. And I'm going to use a smaller little flat brush. This is just actually the little double-sided brush that came with the Chic palette. Not this one, but with one of these type of ones, because they have the space for the brush. So I've got a couple of those brushes now. And I actually use them quite a lot. A lot of the brushes you get in palettes are kind of more like throwaway stuff, but these ones are actually not too bad for packing colour on. Nice. Look at that. I'm so happy right now. That looks very cool. Those colours are going on so beautifully. I debated whether I should buy this palette or not. I'm glad I did now. might go in with, I'll use the other side of that Chic brush, and I'm going to go in with matte white. And I'm going to put this on my eyebrow. Well, not on my eyebrow, but on my brow bone, I should say. I'm going to go in with my fluffy brush and just blend that out a little bit. Look, I've got some fallout there that's gone a bit blue. I have to tidy that up afterwards. So I'm just going to go in with a little bit of concealer in a flat brush, and I'm just going to tidy up the edge and take some of that blue fallout away from the inner corner, just so I don't look like I've got a bruised eye. I'm going to use my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. I'm going to do my waterline. And I'm going to tightline with some black, so I'll be back in a minute. So if I'm going to attempt to put some eyelashes on later, I'm going to need some black liner, which isn't really the look I was going for. So I'm just going to put it close to my lash line. I'm going to use my NYX Matte Liquid Liner. It's got a little brush. Don't want a big blob of it on it. And while that is drying down, I'm going to get a little brush and go into, I think I'm going to just sort through all my palettes here. I'm going to go into my Profusion Beauty 101 palette, and I'm going to go into this colour here and put that over my eyeliner, I think. I'm going to go into my Royal Blue Gel, LA Girl Gel Liner, and I'm going to line my lower lashes. Got glitter on my face already. That was from when I did my lashes, and I haven't even, it must have been on my hand because I haven't put any glitter on my actual face yet. Just as well, this look probably suits a bit of glitter. Now there was a colour in here that I wanted to try as well. So this is my Peachy Pop Princess one, and I wanted to try this colour in here. So I'm going to put it on that little tiny flat brush again that I just used that other blue in. And I'm just going to use my little e.l.f. smudge brush. Makes such a difference when you've got the right brushes for the right job. Just makes it easier. You don't have to have them, but it does make it easier. I think I'm gonna have a look through my collection, and I'll see if I've got a shimmery white. I may not have one, but I'm gonna have a look. I can't remember. So it turns out I do have a shimmery white. So I've got one in this Rimmel palette. This is the Spice Edition. So the one right at the end has a slight shimmer on it. So I'm going to use that. I'm going to go in with this little brush here. This is a Simply Essentials EO4. It's like a densely packed. It's kind of like a pencil brush, but it doesn't have much of a tip on it. Yes, that's what I wanted. A bit of sparkle up there. And I'm going to go in with fluffy brush. And I also, what else do I want to do there? I told you I didn't know what I was doing. I wonder if my milk pencil would work on a little brush, if I can get it to work properly, because I want to put a little bit. Oh, it works. Yeah, this could be fun. I'm going to do a tiny little, just the wing part in the white. And then I'll wipe off that brush. I'm going to go into that white powder with the same brush and go over it if I can. Hang on. I need my concealer brush. So I'm just going to go over all those little white bits that I did with this shiny white powder. And then I want to get my royal blue. Is that what it was called? Royal blue? Yeah, my royal blue liner pencil. I'm going to sharpen this, and then I'm just going to run it just a little bit under where that white wing shape is. And then I'm going to go into, which palette was that in? Not that one. Might have been this one. I'm going to go in and get that royal blue colour to go on the top. Stamp that on. So it comes in handy having lots of little brushes. So I'm liking that so far. Even if my face is covered in glitter from the glitter on my hands, and my hands are all covered in blue shimmery stuff. And now I think I'll put some mascara on. So I'm just going to use my L'Oreal Paradise Ecstatic mascara. I'm going to put that on. So I've just put that on the top lashes, and I think I'll try and put my lashes on before I do the next bit, because this could where it could be all going wrong when I put the lashes on. So I'm just going to use my Ardell Brush On Lash Adhesive. I like this one because it's a brush on. It's just easier to control than something that comes out of the tube, so it's easy to brush on the edge of the lash. And I'm not going to do this on camera because it may all go horribly long and it might take me half an hour. So I got one on. I just wanted to show you before I tried to put the other one on, because if it all goes wrong, I wanted to show you what that would look like. I quite like it, although it is sticking straight out. There's no curl to it at this stage. And there's my little winter lashes. I think they're kind of cute. They are sticking straight out though, but then these lashes weren't the best ones anyway. They did seem to stick out and come off pretty easily. They weren't very curved. Okay, so now I'm going to put some blush on. So I'm just going to use a pink blush. And I might just use the pink out of my Profusion Beauty 101 palette, this pink here. Use my blush brush. A bit of pink on my cheeks. And I think I'll do a little bit of a sweep with that over the nose. And I'm going to get some highlighter. So I'm going into my BYS Highlighter 2 palette, and I'm going to go into a Moonstone, which is this white one. I think I'll use my e.l.f. bronzing brush for that. I'm going to put some on the tops of my cheeks. And up here. Put a little bit on my finger and down the centre of my nose. And just dot it on my Cupid's bow. And then I'm going to spray my face with my Milani Make It Dewy setting powder. The spray is not the best, it's pointing downwards as I'm spraying. So I'm going to let that dry a little bit. I don't know why I'm doing this. And then I'm going to go in with my Makeup Revolution Blush Golden Sugar palette, and I'm going to go into this one here, which is quite glittery and shiny, and it's an off-white. I'm just going to wipe that on my legs, I don't know where else to wipe it. And which brush do I want to use? I think I want to use a reasonably densely packed brush for this. So I'm going to use my contour brush from Real Techniques and dip it into there and just hit the tops of my cheeks, you see? Wow. Lots of shine. Because I just think it goes with the look. And then I'm going to grab this brush again and just buff it out a little bit so it doesn't have harsh edges. And then I am going to go into my white NYX highlighter, and I'm going to do some little dots. And then I'm going to go into these little jewels here. Now this one is all stuck together, so I have to actually cut the ones off that I want to use. I'm going to stick them on, just because it's fun. Got this with some Christmas earrings that I brought from Kmart. The thing about this is you can stick them on wherever you put the dots that didn't quite go right as well, so you can cover them up. Oh look, it's so pretty. Feeling very fancy. And I'm going to go into my TT lipstick, and this is in Not That Innocent, and it is kind of a very pale, sparkly, warm pink. So I'm going for lots of sparkle today. And I'm also going to use my Rimmel Lip Art, and this is in Pearlescent. So there is my Winter Wonderland Christmas look finished. So I hope you enjoyed that video, and I'll see you later. Bye!